Well, hello there, my name's Vinny Voodoo. It is March 23rd, I believe the day that Season 2.5 comes out. So why don't we have a little practice before it does? Some people may not realize there is a practice mode in Warzone, and in fact it used to be obviously in Verdansk. It's now in Caldera, but it's not. It's a tiny little mini-map, and as I was playing it, there's you're confined to the places you're supposed to go. I thought, I wonder if I can get out of bounds on this, and you can. Now let me have a caveat here. This is not a way of cheating in Warzone. This isn't a part of the Warzone map, and you can't use this technique to actually cheat in game. This is you and some NPCs. Have to add that disclaimer so that YouTube and Activision don't get on my case. So without further ado, why don't we go into the tutorial and I'll show you the area where you can climb out and explore the entire map of the Warzone orientation mode. When you first land, it'll ask you to do some basic stuff: sprint, run, jump, sprint and run apparently, crouch, go prone, and also slide. Anyone who's ever played Warzone can whiz straight past that, and so you go to the next area, and just to show you, you can't get out of bounds. I've tried everywhere here. That if you look at the minimap, you'll see sort of like a red haze around where I'm running, and seemingly you just can't. I've tried climbing on the vehicles and everything like that, but that's okay because we're going to keep on going and go up to the point where she lets you into that building and you pick up the weapons, and we'll go from there. Okay, we came in through here. There was that little bit of wall there. I picked up the weapons here. Now at this point you can get out of the map. How you do so is you climb up onto this generator, and then you aim towards the roof and you kind of jump towards the roof. It's actually easier than I made it look there. There we go. Now if you jump into that area, you're locked in there, so you don't probably want to do that. You can parachute down to there, and there are places where you'll fall through the map. I just thought it was interesting as well, as part of the scripted routine, if you shoot the targets that are in this building, this enemy here, who has no idea that I'm here, is scripted to shoot her to teach you to revive. If you shoot her, which I can do quite easily, it still goes through the script, and she just gets hit by an unnamed bullet and drops down, so it doesn't stop the script of the actual tutorial from happening. But why don't we parachute down and have a look around? Oh, before I go any further, you'll ask about this plane. It says MP, which I'm assuming is multiplayer, Warzone Island Vehicle A10 FDUs. You can't use it. So I know I'd get asked about that. But so yes, let's have a look around and see what we can find. Unfortunately, you're going to have to listen to her to say whatever barked script that she's got from this point on, because you can't complete it now that you're out of bounds. You can get inbounds. If you see that tower there and climb to the top, you can parachute back into the area that you started with. I guess you go over whatever invisible barrier they've got, and you can actually go ahead and complete this tutorial, or use the same technique to go in and out as you see fit. So that's easily done. You'll end up in that area there, or indeed this area here. Like I say, you can't shut her up at this point. Now I've been around the map, at least briefly, and I didn't really see anything of interest. It's quite a small map, and like I say, there are places where you'll fall through, and at the end of this video I'll show footage of me falling through. It's the usual kind of clipped graphics that you get when you fall through the floor in a video game. Some of these items aren't real, like these stairs aren't real, but you can go in to these places. Now I'm not going to do that just yet because I'll probably fall through the floor, and you can climb on objects. The map is actually I can climb on that, but I can't get back in that way because the invisible walls are a little higher than that. What I was going to say was the map is quite detailed beyond the tutorial area, but it's quite small. Also notice the sea looked different, and I'll show you that. I'll go over here. As you can see by the mini-map, I'm now sort of out of the bounds they were expecting of you to be able to get to. But I didn't see any Easter eggs there. Now, that's not to say they're not there, but like I say, I didn't really explore that much yet. And I haven't bothered checking to see if someone else has worked this out. I'm sure they have. The game's been out for 2 years, so this has been out for a few months, the old Caldera map, and you could probably have got out the original. Yeah, but the sea looks like it's a different effect. Obviously, it's just a clip graphic here. Leave me a comment if you find an Easter egg that is in the outer bounds of the Warzone training. Why don't we back out and sum up? That was interesting. I was quite pleased with myself for having worked that out. I genuinely didn't go and look. Like I said, I'm sure someone's worked out how to do it, but I'm leaving this here. So if you never even realized there was a practice mode in Warzone Pacific, there is, and you can get out of bounds and have a look around. That's it for now. There is 2.5 coming up, and as and when that happens, I will probably have a new video either later today or tomorrow. In the meantime, it leaves me to say, my name's Vinny Voodoo, and thanks for watching. But it's letting me go through. Oh, whoa! And that's the size of the map. Oh, those clouds are just 2D bitmaps, look.